The Sigil of Baphomet is a trinket that grants you a shield each time an enemy dies. Each shield lasts for 1 second and protects you from incoming damage. Killing more enemies while the shield is already up will extend the duration by 1 second for each of them, but you can only stack the timer up to a maximum of 5 seconds, even if you kill more than 5 enemies in one single strike. The enemies don't have to be killed by you. The sigil will activate even if an enemy dies to the attack of other enemies or room hazards like fire or spikes. The effect of the sigil is especially helpful against enemies that retaliate with a final attack upon death, since the shield will activate to protect you from it. However, the shield will not protect you from enemies that explode upon death. The blast comes out too fast and does hit you just before the shield will come up. Holding the sigil twice, obtaining its golden version, or holding either of them with Mom's box has absolutely no effect. The shield will always be 1 second long. I have to point out that golden trinkets were added as a last second feature before the release of Repentance. A lot of them don't do anything yet, but may get fixed in later patches. Let's talk about some more use cases for the trinket, since it isn't only useful in combat. For example, you can use the shield to enter and exit curse rooms for free if timed correctly, as long as you have an enemy in the room. The trinket also really shines in arcades. You can use the flies spawned by Lost Shell games to create shields that allow you to play the donation machine for free. The same tactic works for the Devil Beggars. Each killed enemy will allow you to pay them once. You are basically guaranteed to get value from each shell game play. The sigil also allows you to get 100% value out of each play of the Hell game, because losing it will always spawn a red spider that allows you to repay with a shield. It is very important to know that the shield will not protect you from self-harming item effects, such as IV bag, blood rights, razor blade, sharp plug and other similar items. This is true for every kind of shield in the game ever since the Repentance DLC released. This was a general nerf to shields meant to remove some frequent synergies. That doesn't mean that there are no synergies with the Sigil of Baphomet in the game though. One really effective one is to combine the trinket with contact damage effects. There's a good amount of items that can generate a ton of value with the sigil. Just kill one enemy in the room and chain your contact effects to the remaining foes. The Meat Cleaver active item is also very good in combination with the sigil, as it doubles the number of enemies while making them weaker, thus generating more shields to protect you. This is especially powerful against bosses that spawn small enemies. The foes that are spawned after the split will also be weaker and provide a constant flow of shields. Last but not least is probably the best synergy for the Sigil of Baphomet. You can activate the Kamikaze item without being hurt while the shield is active. This basically allows you to create a devastating chain reaction as soon as you kill the first enemy in a room. It is actually really fun to play with this combo.
He's the number one, God's favorite son. His flowing robe reached down from heaven. His hands will touch you